Hello, my name is Elenor. I am the proud founder and CEO of Elenor Training and Consulting, where we provide bookkeeping services for the construction industry exclusively. So, my purpose for coming before you today is strictly to give you a quick 2 to 3 minutes, hopefully no longer than that, overview of a fixed asset and a current asset, just in case you may have had it on your mind trying to understand what's the difference. This is by no means a deep dive. It may not answer all of your questions, but it will give you a quick high level overview until you bring someone on your team that you can outsource your bookkeeping to, which would be Elenor Training and Consulting. So here's what I'm going to give you today. What is a fixed asset? That's the question. First thing we need to understand is a fixed asset is tangible. It is something that is tangible. Put your hands to it, it's tangible. So if it's a tangible item, normally we're looking at things like we'll use the P, P, and E. That sound we can do that. I think many of us understand that property, plant, or equipment, or and equipment. So we can look at that. We look at that. These are things that will last us greater than 12 months. So that would be something that we could keep our that can keep us ahead of the thing when it comes to fixed assets. A fixed asset can also be furniture, it could be a computer, it could be a vehicle. These are things that are depreciated over time. Okay. Also, keeping in mind that we have land, also, because many of us are looking into land. These are things that are considered fixed assets for us. Okay. So the next thing I want us to go to would be current assets. A current asset is something that you can convert into cash quickly. So maybe not real quick if it's close to the 12-month mark, but 12 months or less, you can convert a particular asset into cash. What can cash be when it's a current asset? We're looking at accounts receivable because these are invoices. You bill customers or clients, and so now you're expecting in less than 12 months to receive that income, that revenue coming in. Inventory, though we don't manage inventory for our clients, inventory is one. You don't want inventory sitting around for 12 plus months. You're trying to move that inventory quickly and get it out. Prepaid expenses. Why? Someone's probably saying right now, how is a prepaid expense an asset? Well, let's think about it really quick. If I prepaid you for something, if I cancel this service, most times I can receive that back, that income back. I may not be able to receive the portion I use back, but the portion that I paid you that is unused now comes back to me. So a prepaid expense is considered an asset, a current asset. Let's keep this in mind as well. Both of these, fixed as well as current assets, fixed asset 12 months or more, current assets 12 months or less. So let's just say less than 12 months, more than 12 months, right? When we look at that, both of those, no matter, both of them sit on the balance sheet. Keep that in mind as well. It matters not, they're both on the balance sheet. Other thing I want to touch base on is depreciation. Your fixed assets are being depreciated. Now, a prepaid expense can be depreciated as well. Okay. But we're looking more at a fixed asset, discussing those prepaid expenses being depreciated. And the purpose of depreciating anything is to see how much I've used and how much is this worth at a particular given moment in time. Just like the balance sheet, it's a moment in time. Did you get that? All right. So, anyway, just keep that in mind. Want to keep that in mind. I want to give you a comparison. So always remember when we're looking at the fixed asset, we're going to do a side by side. So we have a fixed asset. A fixed asset is greater than 12 months. If we're looking at a current asset, it is less than 12 months. If we're looking at a fixed asset, it is a tangible item. If we're looking at a current asset, it's this is not, it's not a tangible item. So non-tangible. Okay. I think I just gave you the month time frame, I think. think we discussed the long term of it. Fixed assets are not intended to be sold immediately. Current assets are intended to help finance you in a short period of time if you need it for some reason, so you can convert that to cash more quickly and more readily. So again, remember, so both are on the balance sheet. We're looking at things at a moment in time. Remembering a fixed asset is greater than 12 months, a current asset less than 12 months. Fixed asset, tangible, current asset, not so much. Looking at different things. Fixed asset, furniture. It could be a building, a vehicle, a computer. You're looking at when you go over to the current asset, we're looking at accounts receivable. We're looking at cash. There are different things that we're looking at. Prepaid expenses really do fall under that. We're looking at these types of things. So there's a quick overview. It is not a deep dive. Don't look and say, oh, this tells me everything about fixed and current asset. It does not. But if you need a bookkeeping professional that's going to manage this for you, stay in the books with you, reach out to us. You can go to our website at eleanortc.com. It should be scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Complete our bookkeeping questionnaire, and that you can find under the contacts or under services. And once you complete that, let's see how we, Elenor Training and Consulting, can be an asset for you, because we will be considered that fixed asset for you, because we will be with you greater than 12 months for the long haul with you to make sure your books stay in a healthy place all year round. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me discuss with you about fixed asset versus current assets. Until we see each other again, bye.